Hey everybody, welcome to Northernlion tries Banners of Ruin, a genre of which I'm very familiar. It is in early access. It came out last week. It is a strategy RPG that looks a little bit similar to, dare I suggest, maybe a deck builder. You do appear to use cards, but also it has like rank-based combat, rank and file-based combat, I suppose. This was provided to me by the developer, and if you'll excuse me, I am going to, because it's on the wrong screen right now. If I can move you over there. Oh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Dun, 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 dun. Is that checked? That's probably checked, right? Yeah, sure. New game. Please, yes, the tutorial. I'd love to see it. The Blackfoots have been dealt a mighty blow by the fearsome House Ender. Landon seeks his revenge. Oh, I'm so scared of wait, maybe I'm Landon. You and others loyal to the cause have been tasked with bringing the great city of Dawn's Point to its knees, but the odds are against you. The hotbar displays the number of cards in your deck, the number of members in your party, and the florins in your possession. Fair enough. Duly noted. Try clicking the deck icon. Look at that. These are all the cards you'll take into combat with you. This includes any cards your characters are carrying. If they die, the cards go too. You can also view your party if you want. Look at that. I'm Wenderly, the Ferret. It's a small party for now and you're in bad shape. Try selecting your character. In this view, you can see all the cards that your character has equipped. This character has Hatchet equipped as their primary weapon card. Hatchet is a one-handed axe as indicated in the top right of the card. Their secondary slot is free and could take another one-handed weapon card. Two-handed weapons take up both the weapon slots. I understand. This is a really well done and like slick tutorial so far. Your campaign will take place across several streets, each with an elite enemy at its end. Each lane in the street leads to a service. Once you're done with the service and fight the elite, you'll move on to the next street. Okay. Herbal remedy. We can't read the other ones for now. And Potshot. It looks like some guards are in your way. The cards on the left and right have counters. After selecting a card, any counters on the remaining cards will tick down. When they reach 0, they'll be removed from the street. Your character is badly hurt. You should take the herbal remedy and heal up if you're going to survive the next fight. Alright, don't mind if I do. Party heal to 100%. You will need to regroup with your companion, who must be somewhere in the center lane. You'll have to resolve that combat to see what's further down the street. Let's do it. I'm preparing for combat. That's a very slickly done tutorial. Oh, how about that? Vitality is a character's health. If this reaches 0, your character will die and be removed from your party. Vitality persists across combats, as does the volume, which is getting prodigious. There we go. Let's have it around that level. I like to be the loudest thing in the room. I gotta admit. If this reaches 0, the character will die and be removed from your party. Right, you don't regenerate HP automatically. Defense is granted by a character's armor and blocks damage. This is applied at the start of each combat. Better armor can be acquired later in the game. Stamina and will. All of your characters have a stamina left and a will right stat. So we have 2 stamina, 1 will. Stamina replenishes to its max value each turn, but will does not. Cards cost stamina and will to play. A character can only play a card if they have enough of each stat. So yellow regens, red doesn't. Yes. Enemies come in all shapes and sizes. They have vitality and defense just like you, but use a range of abilities. You can see what an enemy will do on their next turn by looking at their intent. Attack for 8, attack for 8. Got it. I'm prepared. Enemies attack in the order of their position. These enemies are both in the front rank, but you'll encounter enemies in the back rank too. Weapon cards can only be played by the character wielding that weapon. Fair enough. Try using Hatchet to attack enemy. You have the same HP. So if you do not mind, I will slice you. Your character gained Charge. Charge is a status effect. Statuses can trigger at various points in combat. You can hover over it to see what it does. The next time this character attacks, or for every attack in a multi-attack, the damage is increased by 2. Okay, fair enough. Some cards deal several attacks at once, such as Rush, which deals 1 damage 3 times. With multi-attack, charges apply to each attack in the chain. Try using it on an enemy. I will. And you know what? You will be destroyed. Beautiful. You showed them. You're out of stamina, but one of your cards costs 0 to play. Deal 6 damage to the opponent with the lowest vitality. How about that? You can't play any more cards, so you should end your turn. All your cards go into your in your hand, go to your discard pile, then you draw cards from your hand from your draw pile. Okay, very standard. We're getting through it. Go ahead. You're going to take off some of my armor. I am unafraid. Completely unafraid. We will destroy you with sharpened steel. Also applies 4 bleed. At the end of combat, your party is awarded XP that is split between characters. You may also find some florins and a choice of 1 card to add to your deck. Pick a card you'd like to add, but you don't have to. Thank you. Thank you. And gain a card. Deal 8 damage and apply 2 charge to an ally. Each character in your rank gets 8 armor, or deal weapon damage if the only opponent in lane plus 10 damage. That seems extremely good. So if there's 1 enemy remaining, basically this bodies them. Some defense might be nice, though. I don't know. Seems like we were a little light on defensive cards, but offense is a little bit more fun. The art is really nice, actually, too. It reminds me of Armello. There we go. I got it. Congratulations, you emerge victorious. Revealing your companion. Select an old friend to add them to your party. Any cards he's carrying will be added to your deck. How about that? Oh no, you've been ambushed. Ambush blocks all remaining lanes. Resolving any one of these cards removes them all. Yo, we got a shipwright, which seems very defensive to me. Let's take a look at this gentleman here. How you doing? Medium armor. Can we put anything in your secondary slot? It does not appear so. You have a because you have a 2-handed weapon, maybe? Great sword. It is a 2-handed weapon. Fair enough. All right. Take me out. Let's go fight the center wolf. Prepare for combat. All right, all right. Enemies on different ranks attack on alternating turns. The next rank to attack is indicated by the red bar, so the front bar. If you kill all enemies on an active rank, the other rank will get their turn instead. Understood. Cards are played only by the active character. Cards can be played only if this character has enough stamina and will. Weapon and talent can only be played by their wielders. Cards in your hand are highlighted if they can be played by the active character. Can we swap active characters? Yes, we can. Great, now that your companion is selected, you can play their weapon card. They have a great sword. It attacks an entire rank. Alright. 12 damage. Don't mind if I do. Now your bear is out of stamina. We'll switch back to you. Attack the enemy on the rear rank with hatchet, then finish him off with rush. Then, you can still use no mercy to do 6 more damage. How about that? I mean, that was great. I probably wouldn't have found that line for myself. Alright, so you're gonna hit us but not take off any actual HP, and then whatever we play is okay. Alright, I am ready for you to take the training wheel off and set me loose. I am prepared. If this breaks target's armor, deal 4/3 damage. I kind of like that, honestly. 1 character leveled up. Okay, is it Wenderly, I presume? Oh, choose a card. Deal 8 damage to target and all enemies of the same race. Battle tempo. If active characters in the front rank, deal 1/5 damage, or if target opponent has more health than active character, draw a card. If less health, discard a card. It's kind of interesting. They all have an interesting use. 1/5 seems to work nicely with rush. Upgrade stamina or will. I mean, come on. Enter the city. I'm prepared. You open the hatch and enter the city. Are we good to go now? By the way, I hit tab and it opened this. There we go. Let's close that up. Sure, let's do left combat. How about that? Prepare for combat. Alright, we got a lot of spearmen. I think let's get you going. Obviously, we want to use a greatsword here. I mean, this is out of control. Let's see what else we got. Flanking strike. Deal weapon damage, which is 12, but we honestly, we can't afford it on you. In fact, we can't afford anything on you, so let's just move back to you. We have 3 stamina. Gain 15 armor, but character gains pacified, which means they can't play cards for the remainder of this turn. So this could be a good final move for us. Apply 5 to target ally, move swap them to target position, and shrapnel. Deal 5 damage. If this breaks the target's armor, deal 4/3 damage. None of these guys have any armor, unfortunately. And you do what? 8 damage? You're hitting the bear, and you're hitting you. So it really doesn't matter. So I would say... Here's what I would say. What do? You're doing another 8 damage, which would actually do enough to do damage to me. I'm thinking we definitely destroy you. And then I can move you down 1. Yo, does that make it miss? I'm a sucker for, like, spatial manipulation. Evaded. That's cool. I like that. If this character has 3 or more allies, their armor is raised to 10. That's not going to be a problem. Does this give rush? It does. If this breaks target's armor, gain 2 combo. Or is it rush maybe? I can't remember. Anyway, this is rush. Okay, my mistake. So here's the play. Discard a card, gain 3. Discard this rush card and confirm. Then we got +3. Draw a card. No, don't draw a card. Deal 1/5 to you. Now you're not gonna die, are you? And in fact, we're almost going to take damage. I think I kind of screwed this one up. I think I found a worse line than the line I should have run. But that's okay. And we didn't draw any cards. Oh, you know what? You have stronger weapon damage. Maybe we could have had you do it. You did bleed for 1. That's my bad. Alright, we're still figuring it out. Every game of this ilk is a little bit different. Deal 6 damage. If active characters in the front rank deal +4 damage. So that's pretty good. Gain... shield equal to the total of shield of adjacent characters on rank. Doesn't seem that great with only 1 ally for now. Deal 6 damage, applied 2 vulnerable. Okay. Draw 2 cards. It's good if we draw cards that cost 0, but I think just having raw damage is going to be pretty sick for us for now. And we're starting to get into it. Back alley. Large crowd. Blocked. I don't know what that means. A quick opportunity presents itself for one of the recruits to prove themselves. It's a level up. Select a lane, remove the next 2 cards. I still don't really fully understand the lane mechanics. Let's take a level up instead. Some guards approach. You need to act quickly. Who do you counsel? Shipwright. With their advice, you narrowly avoid an open combat. They seem proud of their achievement, acknowledging their quick wits. Level up. Alright. Now, if you don't mind, lose all stamina. Gain twice that amount in rush. If active characters in the front... Okay, so we know that one. Gain 25 and Fortress. Every turn, gain 5. If this character moves, gain 1 Pacify, and Fortress is removed. Banish. Okay, so that's Exhaust. So it makes you very tanky. I mean, you kind of seem like the sort of guy that could build for tank. As of right now is... Okay, so that button doesn't quite work yet. It is in early access, but... Let me out, please. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't choose whether to upgrade will or stamina. We'll upgrade stamina so we can actually play that new card that we just got. Heavy Patrol. Enter combat. Blackfoot agents discard a random combat. There you go. Get out of here. In 1, does this get discarded or do we no longer have to deal with it? I guess maybe in 1 it probably is unblocked so we can do something. Foes block your path. Sure, let's do it. So each one of these, I see it has a certain number of cards left in the pile. I don't know what that means for us overall, though. So we do have Fortress. Gain 25. You're getting hit by 2. Gain 25 and Fortress. Every turn, gain 5 more. I kind of like this idea. So you're like insanely tanky for now. Now you are taking 10 damage, but that's not really that big of a deal. Let's see what you got. Gain 15 armor, but you can't attack. 8 damage if it breaks armor, gain 2 rush. Great sword. Well, that's not going to be too helpful. We definitely want to do 8 damage, and it did break your armor. So I can hit you for another 8, or I could gain 15 armor but not be able to attack for a turn. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to hope that charge sticks with us through the next turn because we haven't attacked. It may or may not. I mean, we're pretty tanked up here. I'm not worried about this too much. What'd you get? Oh my god. Fury. At the end of the turn, the character gains charge equal to the stacks of Fury, and Fury increases by +2. Interesting. Okay, so this is good. 6 damage. Which will actually be 10 damage. Okay. Discard a card, gain 3 momentum. We don't have what I'm looking for, which is a rush attack. But I would think we have this. Hold on. Discard a card. I'm going to discard this card. And then this should do 11 damage. But what that means, this will do 15 damage and kill you. Which then means we can focus on getting one of you killed. Alright, that seemed okay, even though I don't really know if I'm following the lines properly. Right, I'm happy the game let me get into it relatively quickly. I want to see what the elites are all about. This seems really well done so far. A little complicated for sure, but well done. So if we can get a combo, we don't want to move you. That's bad. 1/5 damage is not what we want. We really want a way to get combos first. Deal 5 damage. If this breaks the target's defense, deal 4/3. I forgot we could have you do stuff as well. My mistake. You can't do that, I should say. We could apply 5 armor to you, but what do we care? Oh, because we're both being attacked? Okay, well actually, you know what then? Oh, but we can't play that. That's a skill of our other unit. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. So we'll focus on killing the other unit instead. And then you... If you could just do 2 of these, please. Doesn't seem like an amazing usage, but we are doing okay. And then you still have the ability to deal 5 damage here. Just not going to do much, but that's alright. I feel like we're very slow and inefficient, but we're working on it, okay? I'm trying. So the greatsword is good damage. You are hitting us for 8. To give you some armor would be nice. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. For you, go ahead and hit for 10. And then gain 15 armor and become pacified. And then for you, use your greatsword. And then deal 22 damage. We can't do it because we don't have enough energy because you're a fool. You're a fool and you can't finish your turn by playing a card. Now you're going to take some more bleed damage, dummy. Who would have thought after pogging up in Monster Train? And you might be like, you didn't really pog up. Oh, really? I know something you don't know. After pogging up in Monster Train, I like these cheap cards, but honestly, I think I'll go back on that one. I didn't like it enough to take another one. I would find this so difficult. Get 100 XP. Heal party by 50%. A chance to improve. Of course. Sounds interesting. You hear a crash behind you. One of your party members has stumbled through a rotten wall. You see a cedarwood shrine. Choose a character to raise max HP by 15. Guess what? Tank Lord. That's you. Search party. They've stumbled across you. One of you has figured you out and alerted the authorities. I ain't never scared. Everything's going A-okay so far. Alright, I'll tell you one thing. I see greatsword. Well, hold on. Do we have one of the ones that's like if it breaks armor? How dare you break wind before me? I'd like to cancel this card. Oh! So I accidentally attacked my teammate. And then I clicked on this by accident as well. Go ahead, you take it. I mean, it's completely my own fault. There's absolutely no world in which that is not my own fault. Really, why are you attacking that guy? He has the most HP. That's alright, we'll heal in a second. Oh, except Wenderly is kind of going through a rough time. Well, I will tell you. I think Wenderly Hills, that's where I want to be. Go hard on the Enforcer. You broke his armor, so you get a little combo. And then immediately following that, solid footing. Now you. Deal 12 damage. You know what? I would apply 5 to that guy and then move him back 1. Oh, but then are you guys even going to... You're not going to attack on the same turn anymore, which seems suboptimal. But I'm hoping that they won't be able to attack you as a result of the fact that you're in the back. I guess we could have still discarded and kept that next might, right? Fake discarded. Excuse me? You guys do so much damage. You can't do Fortress because we spent your will, dude. Okay, I mean, it does seem like a pretty deserved death. We did attack. Well, let's not say attack. Cleave is a much better word. Oh, we evaded you because I'm a genius. We cleaved you via the power of mastery. You. Straight up, immediately foot solidly. You have to be killed, which we will do thusly. You are attacking for 5 damage. Does not frighten me. Doesn't really matter what you discard. And pass turn. I can't believe we're gonna live. It's honestly staggering. Now you. Second wind. Draw. This is... Oh, it costs 1. Great sword. Attacks all targets. Flanking strike is super good. 22 damage. Vanguard is pretty good. And then Rush is gonna do so much damage. Gain a card. Draw 2 cards and gain an additional card draw from preparation. Deal 6 damage, apply 2 vulnerable, draw 2 cards, apply armor. I don't know, draw 2 cards seems pretty sick. And then, if you don't mind, could you heal me, please? Mentor, modify my deck. Duplicate a card in your deck? Sure. I think that duplicating solid footing seems like the most sensible play to keep us alive. Heavy patrol, brawlers, or crossroads. Let's buy some cards, maybe. Apply 15 to an ally. Active character and the ally both get winded. Okay. Anticipation. The next time this character loses vitality, they gain 20 shield for every stack. Ticks down by 1 each turn. Remove all bleed and apply 5 armor. Very interesting. I think I like this for sure, and maybe we don't have enough for much else. I can live with that. Off-duty guards. On expiring, spawns drunken guards. I'm gonna go to the crossroads. Combat, combat, combat. Alright, this is very scary. I hope you are not drunken guards, because we are very low on HP. However, we did get a solid footing. So you guys are all attacking our tank for a total of 24 damage, which would kill them. So for sure... Well, hold on. We should apply 15 armor to our ally. Does give us winded, but that doesn't apply till next turn. And then... Deal weapon damage and apply 4 bleed. I think you got a great sword. That will mean you can't solid footing, but I think that's okay. What's your weapon damage? 8 with 4 bleed. Let's discard solid footing to get sharpened steel a little stronger, and then use it on you, which will kill you. And now... You're gonna take 16 damage, but you have enough armor? I can't believe that despite my idiocy, for right now, it appears like we're gonna get ourselves out of this, although we do have vulnerable, which is super dangerous. Now you're both attacking the unit at the top. How about that? I would definitely say you're going to need some solid footing. But prior to that, let's do 6 damage to you. We're not going to break your armor. Oh, dude, I love to do a freaking flank and strike. Deal weapon damage 12. How about that? And you're only doing 6 damage? We don't actually need a solid footing on you. But I guess why not? Because we're going to kill you next turn anyway, I believe. Yeah, you're toasted. So I'm insanely good at this game. That's the number one thing you need to know. That's 10 damage plus 8 damage. There you go. How about that? We're still alive. Battering Ram. Deal 6 damage, push opponent to the back rank if occupied, switch positions. Sunder. Deal 5 damage to armor for every 3 stacks of vulnerable on opponent. Deal an additional 15 damage to armor. I don't know about that. Pushing a unit to the back, though. Like, if I'm reading it right, if there's a unit on the front and a unit on the back, that should make them... They go in different turns, right? Which means they attack half as often? Or am I confused? So does this... Oh, excuse me. Choose a passive. If you have any will, you will gain preparation, which means you draw more. If you have less than 30% vitality, deal double damage. If the character has no allies on their rank, gain 15 armor and 1 stamina. We never use will, so draw seems really good, but double damage is... like... I can't say no to it right now because of our current situation. I'm glad we didn't just fade away like a couple of minutes ago when I made that mistake. This is probably where we'll die, but let's run the numbers. So you're doing 8, you're doing 10, and you're doing 8. We wouldn't die, but it wouldn't be amazing. That's for certain. Deal 6 damage. Move and push an opponent to the back. Otherwise, switch their position. So we could take 10 damage off very easily. We have Rush. And we have Quick Hands. For you, I think I actually like draw 1 card and gain some might. And then I kind of like this, which I'm pretty sure... Oh, that's not might. It means that the next time we spend stamina, it's refunded. Well, then we really should do this, which costs 2, and push you to the back, which should skip your turn this turn. Beautiful. So we got 16 damage coming out, but our armor can actually handle it. And we have 3 stams still. We definitely do want to draw 2 cards. Deal 5 damage. But it would actually do 10 damage, right? Because our vitality is so low. It totally did. Okay, so you're just like a monumental creature right now. Now we go back to you, and like... The thing is... Can I hit you with that? The thing is, I don't want to kill you. Because if I kill you, then these guys will get to go. We should have discarded a card. And we don't want them to go, at least not yet. So I think we're dealing with the systems pretty well. Now the back row gets to go. So we actually might as well keep you alive. And if we could kill the units at the back, we'd be way happier. So this is a lot of armor. This breaks their armor. Gain damage. So you're gonna do double damage. That's absurd. You're too good. So definitely ice a unit. And then you've got 3 stam remaining. How about that? Why don't you go ahead and deal double damage. And following this, if I kill you, you get to go. But I still think it makes sense to do so. Now, what are you gonna do? Maybe you don't get to go. Maybe I'm wrong. Beats me. They have chosen not to act, and I'm a happy man. If you'll excuse me. You're very lucky. Never mind. Deal 3 damage if a target dies, draw 3 cards. I have no idea if we're going to be able to enable that, but that's incredible. Your passive. On turn 9, double stacks of poison. Gain 5 vengeful whenever an ally dies. That won't be necessary. I don't know if we're ever going to make Bastion work, but I'll take it either way. And yes, please do. Please do. Intelligence, off-duty gourds, or juggler. Buy cards. Give me intelligence. Just give me the XP. I mean, I feel like for right now, we're really crushing it. Drunken guards, mentor, or brawlers. I'll take a mentor as well. And you can duplicate a card in my deck. Give me another bloodlust, dude. I'm willing to make that pog. I think we're pogging already. Overzealous guards, combat. You know what? Let's investigate overzealous guards, and maybe if we defeat them, we can get an ally. She's probably a spy, they jeer. Show them who they should be worried about, or a little gold might get them moving. I'm gonna show them who they should be worried about. I can't be stopped now. No mercy. Didn't kill ya, but this will. 3 cards drawn. You. Do we have anything that we can discard to get to get damage? I don't believe so. How much damage are you doing? You're doing 16 damage to this guy. So if this guy could just get a little armor, that would be real sick. Gain sheepish or whatever it is. Hold on, because this refunds energy, right? So if you get that, and then do Great Sword, we get our energy back, which means we can still attack and then do solid footing. Well, we can do a 1-cost attack, which I'll still do, and then gain solid footing. And then you, who is not even being attacked and does double damage to everything, let's discard a card. We don't need to withdraw. And then this will deal 16 damage plus 4 bleed, so it'll kill any of you. 19 damage, apparently. Oh, because we had the extra 3 from Rush. And then, you know, by the way, welcome to being dead. Sweep kick. Select a target, move them to a vacant position on their flank. I don't know. Heavy blow seems kind of interesting. You hear a yelp. I wasn't here. I don't know you. This isn't my purse. Wait, this isn't your purse. Excuse me, did we not get, I thought we would get someone for that. Execute. One mouse is left begging at your feet for his life. I really could use healing the party, but let's see what happens here. Halt, what's your business? You and your men take down the guards. One mouse remains, trips and falls back into a corner. Please have mercy, I was just doing my job. Execute him and permanently ruin a card or let him go. You leave the mouse, who scurries off in the other direction. This time he returns with more friends. There they are, get him? Honestly, you're just giving me a greater opportunity to destroy you. I am unaffected. I'm unaffected. Like, guess what? Here's the first reason I'm unaffected. You have been destroyed. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. You will be no more. You're attacking me for 10. You're attacking him for 10. It's not that bad. What I will do with my remaining stamina is hit you with one of these. And then I'm gonna hit you with one of these. You're freaking dead, dude. You're freaking dead. I've broken the game. I've become a master of banners of ruin immediately. And I'm for it. Okay, good draw. Heavy blow. Deal weapon damage 12 plus 8. Or great sword. Attack all characters on the rank. I'll be honest with you. This is a great sword in the backline situation. Oh no, I took a slight bit of damage. Okay, next step. You have double damage on everything. So, quite frankly, you're kind of scary to me. You have been killed, and I should have known that was what was about to happen, but I think, like... Yeah, I was just gonna say, I didn't really want that to kill you, but if it kills you, I suppose it kills you. And then, go ahead, deal 6 damage to this guy, and then why don't you just play Bloodlust, and, you know, you are dead. We get to draw 3 cards for no reason, but that's fun. Deal 10 damage. If target dies, gain 2 stamina. Alright, we have created a monster. Our unit cannot die. They will never be killed, sincerely. I will take a battle tempo, yet again, and I will continue leveling up my stamina, because I don't understand fully the purpose of will, I believe. I don't know, I think we're about ready to fight an elite. Back alley, crossroads, crossroads. Go crossroads, please. Smithy, tavern. Hire party members, or heal up. You know what? I regret it. I choose not to heal. I shouldn't have clicked there. Hideout alley, enter the hideout. Alright, I'm going in. It's a trap, or it's a trap. Enter elite combat. If you defeat me, I will pay you your florins. You have bested me. 10, 12, 10. 10 at the top, 12 at the top, 10 in the middle. This is the only danger zone. So we would like to play a solid footing on our top unit. So here's what I'm thinking. Discard a card. Discard, withdraw. A little spicy, but now you have charge, which makes this very good. Then you are going to do Vanguard for 20 damage. And then also play solid footing so you don't die. Excuse me, did I heal so much that I lost my rage? No, 7 of 40 is definitely still under percentage points of where I want to be here, or where I would have to be here. So Fortress is pretty good stuff. Donkey, donkey, donk, donk, donkey, donkey, donk. I don't know what that means. Quite honestly, I don't know what that means. Donkey, 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 donk, 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 donkey, donka. Okay. Shipwright, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have you spend this energy first. 3x3, 6/6. Oh, this is like it hits everything in the file attack. Alright, I think you should battering ram. I don't think you need fortress. Well, just hear me out here. You get out of here. I was the wrong unit to do that, but that's fine. We still got fortress left as a result. Now you, I would really like you to die. It's the wrong unit, dude. I was clicking on the wrong unit. Now I do not have fortress. But donkey donk donk donkey de donk de donkey 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 donk. This is 16 damage versus 10. Now you're still you're hidden for 9, and he has 7 HP. That's devastating. But it's devastating mostly because I'm an idiot. There he goes. My bad. Now you're hitting everybody. How about that? What if just give me a minute, okay? It's a lot of damage, but it's like a lot of damage, but hold on. What if I did this? And then I broke your armor. Oh, that's a spicy meatball, dude. Oh my god. And then you know what? Like, I'm thinking, like, what if I just gave you like a little one of those? And then like a little one of these? And then I pass my turn. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything. And then when you don't do anything, I'm gonna go. And when I go, oh, you're not gonna like this. You're not gonna like this at all. There's 12 damage. And then you know what? I'll tell you what, I'll draw. And then, I gotta spend this because it's gonna give me all the money back. Oh, did you die? That's my mistake. I did get the equipment of my dead friend, but yeah, mirror an opponent's armor. Well, come on, give me some medium armor, brother. Drag and drop armor, view characters, and swap weapons. Did I do it? I didn't do it. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for now. But this is Banners of Ruin. It seems very cool. It came out on Steam. I will say, I did receive, you got to click on Unity in that situation. I did receive a code for this from the developers, so thank you for that. But it seems very interesting. I'll put a link in the video description below if you want to check this out for yourself on Steam. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, please do click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!